to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold on, did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. For the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up, and will award 4 times more points than the others. But with high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will rank based on how long they held the capture circles, and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with those points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Love seeing that, and a quick rundown on how the teams can go about playing. Now, Monster, I have to ask you, knowing the rules now, seeing the map, seeing the teams, who is your team to watch out for?
You know, early on, I thought the Little Whip Warriors and the Fish Ram were going to do good, but hearing from the Ravens Revenge, Gotaga now, I'm just shifting towards Ravens Revenge here. They swayed me. Their entrance is really something.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there in Gotaga. It can be very competitive at a my team to watch, the Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals starts right now.
And this is it. We are loading in. Everyone's hopping out, and they are actually familiar with this map. So we're gonna see the strategies off the bat here. Let's see who can take away and break away with that early lead you saw there. Nice quad shot of all of our captains here. Here it is. Little Whip Warriors in the lead off the bat.
Already you can see trades coming out now. A fun fact, the Infinity Blade wielder gets a bonus 100 health and shield, so he's sitting at the 200 mark. On top of that, Siphon is on. If you get an elimination, you get that 50 effective HP back over. That makes the Infinity Blade very hard to take down. They also get those big crescent move jumps to slam down. As you can see going on the right-hand side of the screen, it is creative chaos all over the place, but now taking in with the Little Whip Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their points, and now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible, but is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go, or you get up there and you start swinging. The 75 damage hit will be able to take it down, and the Llama Record Company establishes himself right back up. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is how the players utilize the building. You start with 50 wood, and then if you get an elimination, you get 25 wood directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of eliminate out and put pressure down, you can get some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the blue hill.
Yeah, this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken Champions, and Ravens Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. And nice job for Stewart.
And look at the Cuddle Crew across the way, just now getting their first points because they've been contested the entire time, whereas Llama Record Company has only had one team coming up towards them. Another thing to note, let's talk about the loadouts here, Monster. What are they rocking?
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR up to that hunting rifle. So you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of just pick and choose your battle, which you want to use.
And the one thing you're missing that the Infinity Blade wielder does not have will be 9 impulse grenades. So everyone has a bunch of mobility to be able to get up there. But you see right there, Scissor's able to cut down a bunch and get a decent amount of timing. Let's take a look at the score. Little Whip Warriors climbing up, but it is only a 5-second uncontested lead, and they're building on it. Right now, not a lot of points have been scored, which means when that hill opens up at 7 minutes, it's going to be that much more important.
Yeah, this is going way better than I expected. There is no one dominant team so far, but the Little Whip Warriors are doing so great right now. There goes Ninja, and he does get traded out. Ravens Revenge kind of takes it back over. Will Gotaga squad managed to hold it down for long enough to get their points in. don't forget, he has to clear out the point. If you're on it, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there, teammates are not building for you, you're exposed to the entire map. Everyone is going to you. You can see Rubius going in, but the double pack of Wheeler of Hand of Blood. Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great defense of their point.
There it is, very nice. Finally starting to earn some points, trying to break that triple digit Hand of Blood. Little fun fact right there. This dog Falco is Germany's second biggest dog influencer on Instagram.
That's impressive, but I think the first biggest. Now that's like, is there a statistic for that? Like, do you go down the line? But one thing I do want to note for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade. Already sitting on 7 and being the more he gets that cycle, the better it's going to be. But the Chicken Champions come out on top there. No tender defenders are going left. Able to hold the top, and now crawling their way back up there. They're only about like 10 seconds or so behind the Funky Fighters?
Dude, wait a second. Where do the Funky Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Wit Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking to kind of ruin that festival up top, but it's Tomoya. We touched with him with Pookie early on. He said, you know what, he chose his players, you know, specifically because they're great at depth runs, but it looks like they battle it out too.
They're doing a very good job of making sure they go at the same time. You can see Tomoya here being patient, doing everything he can to try and find an outlet, but he doesn't want to commit before his teammates are there. He's waiting for Kutu. There they are. Kutu coming up with him as well, and the fight is on, but we switch back over to Scissors just chopping it down, but the fish fam is a sushi there as the retake happens.
That is actually crazy. Watch him kind of wait there, prepare the ambush. His team comes up and they collapse on the point, and bye-bye fish fam.
And notice they had enough mats to completely encircle the top, but the Infinity Blade will be able to come right out. So instead, Tomoya jumps straight up to just stall out a couple every seconds, because every second matters. As you see Kutu also on 8 elims right now. The sword players putting in work.
We have a bit of a tie up top. Funky Fighters and Fish Fam. Llama Records so close as well. This is a close one for the run in the top 5 so far.
And I like seeing the Funky Fighters using impulses out of spawn. You get 9 of them, so it's great to throw them off to knock other people off the point, but use 3 to get a little faster. These guys are all very experienced in terms of navigating basically every part of creative and battle royale, so they can use those little quick impulses to get themselves more efficient. As you see Zan go down, Suzu go down, Scissors go down right there as Lachlan is just cutting them apart. But Tomoya, again, the Funky Fighters come out on top with the Infinity Blades at least, so no points going over right now to the Cuddle Crew.
Oh no, the Cuddle Crew does not have the Infinity Blade wielder here, so Clitex has to kind of hold it down for now until the leader, the team captain, can get up to the top. If Lachlan gets there in time, he might be able to, but nope, they kind of lose their point of interest, unfortunately.
Now Gotaga goes up and goes straight back down, not able to catch himself on the edge, so Raven's Revenge gonna have to wait a little bit before they get points, but have full control, and Gotaga unfortunately brings some of his teammates built there with the Infinity Blade.
Yeah, you see Chappie. Chappie's from, you know, the USA. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually 1v1 build fight, so this is why they're doing pretty good right now. And they kind of close it up. Looks like the Cuddle Crew has come back, but the Fish Fam is here to ruin that entire party. Can they shut it down? And Scissors survives just for a bit more.
And again, you see every single time the Funky Fighters go up, it is never a solo person. It is always 2, most of the time 3. They get control and then they immediately box up. But while we've been talking about them, let's check in back with the scoring as we're now right around the 3rd mark and a minute out from that 12 point per second circle. And Ninja's team, the Little Whip Warriors, are Little Whipping all over as Tomoya goes up, comes back down, and the Shing Shing was not enough. Cuddle Crew takes him down.
I actually love that strat. You don't see anyone else really utilizing the dive straight up into the air to kind of disengage off the pressure. Ninja's doing a great job chopping up here. He's already at 8 elims. That, never mind, make that 9. That was Gotaga who went down right there. And they finally get another run at, you know, advancing the lead here.
And they are slaying out, too. Yes. You see every single one of them almost to the double-digit marks, but Taco, hello. That was your head. Yeah, you got to be careful because, hey, if all you're doing is sitting there rifling, that's fine. Somebody's going to take a hunting rifle and make you pay. Lachlan goes up. MSYP is just behind him, and Lachlan is able to take that one over. Kaz is trying to do everything he can to don't get Lachlan, so good delay coming out from there, but opening up about a 20-second lead. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Middle point is open. That's 12 points per second, and right off of the bat, we see Kadoku heading towards it. Impulse is going out, and a swing and a miss there with the Superman jump from Ninja. Not quite going to get it as Rubius and Hammer in the circle right away. Rubius under fire, but Ninja under fire. Who will take it? Rubius has the better sword on the day, and then immediately taken out. This is chaos.
Whoever's the last one here is probably going to be the most successful. But remember, you need your sword wielder. Your captain has to be there. If Lachlan isn't there, it's not even worth fighting for. So Claytex doesn't care. He's trying to pick up that Elam counter. And he's on it. He's playing some good defense there. Down goes Hand of Blood. No points for the Llama record anymore. They actually use that. Just a couple seconds to them all the way back up to second place.
And two of the Kadoku right now have combined for 31 eliminations, but they're not converting it into points. They're currently sitting at the bottom. 189. Little Whip Warriors do still have a lead, but it's already been cut down. And just as I said, with the middle hill, Funky Fighters almost taken away. There it goes right on over. And you see any amount of time in that middle hill is so efficient.
Actually loving that little strat right there. They hold a point and aim out to where they will spawn in, kind of just kind of pressure them back.
Yeah, so that's when you need somebody with a hunting rifle to start taking shots and saying, hey, pick on somebody else. If you look this way, you're going to have to respawn, because if you can't get that, great. If you don't convert them and into anything, it's not worth it, as I just kind of stuttered, because Carterfix is sitting on 23 eliminations, and to put 14 right there. That's why the Llama Record Company is ahead right now.
Yes, they were using right in the middle. It's only the 7-minute mark. So now that we only have 5 left in the game, up to whoever can hit that first before the timer runs out. At this pace, we're probably going to take it.
Quickly. What's interesting to see is the Fishman are pretty much now uncontested, as everyone has tunneled in on that center hill. But once you get later into the game, when you need to kind of go up a little bit more, consistent points end up winning out, because everyone will turn their attention to the 12-point. You'll have impulses builds 24/7 because they see that thing. And look, as I said, all the sword players are down there. 2 of them going off the attack shotgun speed.
Oh, so you good?
Everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Points aren't being
hard to get all the bonus points that the Fishman is just like stealing away the lead right now. But also, remember, if their teammates pick up Elams, you get match straight to your point, into your inventory. So they're able to fortify up there. That's why they're just slowly growing.
And actually fortify growing in big kind of a wall top of it as the Hand of Blood picking up his 6th Hey, this is just Pumpernickel it up, man. Pumpernickel it up. Yeah, let him know. Let him know. There we go. He's saying, hey, you guys will stick to our strategy. Let's see if somebody goes to contestant. There it is right away. They go up, but all 4 of them. You don't want to run into this. They're ready and waiting. They know they have the lead right now.
Oh, he's winning a trophy.
What?
Got
Look at
him
he's looking around, he's telling him to let him know, man. And that's what it's all about. They've opened up a 100-plus point question.
No.
And I like this now. Now they're turning their attention outwards. The other teams is kind of realizing, wait a second, you're just up there scoring.
Like, what can you do? They see the other scores. That leaderboard is running for them. What they have to do, if you're the Llama Record Company, you hold the middle and lock it down for that time. And then the second you get the lead, start running at the fish fan. Don't let them go anywhere near any point. Nobody else is going to catch them unless they get the middle. Attention is there right now. And the Llama Record Company now has the 100 points back in the span of just 10 seconds.
One time, and suddenly the Llama Record takes the lead. And the Fishman wasn't just farming all those points. Nope. No longer. It is up to everyone to stop the Llama Record Company here, because Hand of Blood has 17 elims and he's going for the middle now. He's got his team ready. Let's see what's he gonna do. Hits the vent, goes right in, nice and sneaky. Oh, he's still waiting. Look at the big brain plays. Comes out the collateral right there, and it's all his. The center point is his to earn points now, Sundown.
It's so close. Just a few more kicks. That would be it. One more goes over and taps it. Llama Record Co. takes the first. Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex J, and Carnifex are your match 1, set 1 winners right there. Incredibly impressive, coming out, well-executed gameplay, and they say, Scissors, you can hold that. Don't celebrate too early.
It's the World Cup Creative Finals. Every game is worth so much money as well, so much prize. So to take the victory off the bat, you have to be feeling great. And that was your fan favorite.
I mean, they had everything going in. They're incredibly confident, but they had to make sure the last moment. They already boxed themselves up, actually clearing out the function. You were the only other contestant. The Funky Fighters passed the fish spam in the last moment, which is huge in terms of not only the prize, but what will end up being potentially a llama in the end.
That's right. That is right. Loving his replay right there. The let's goes. The energy is real. You can clearly see the excitement. That was a great game.
It's fantastic. PlayStation showed that because I think there's a level of depth there, right? Everything is wood, so you're able to like kind of hit through it, and the Infinity Blade cuts through all of it right away. But the Infinity Blade wielder doesn't have the ability to build, needs support from his teammates. So you saw the people who were roaming in 3 and 4 incredibly successful.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. It was like slaying legit so many games, but not a lot of points. Now, the split game is not
have to convert it into the point game mode, and if you're not doing that, you are going to, as you saw right there, unfortunately, they got contested. Putting group together,
yeah, you know, I was rooting for Raven's Revenge, man. I might have to jump on the Llama Record Company bandwagon.
Bandwagon it? Really? One match?
Just one, dude.
One match? That was quick. All right, well, he jumps on the bandwagon. We're going to jump on over to Buki, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, guys.
That's a big concept.
Company. Now, have any of you ever played this? Let's go to you first.
Really dominating game mode. So, I mean, we are by far the best team, and
chill. I'm trying to go back.
very confident, yeah.
Well, you certainly played, like, you came a little bit from behind there, so your strategy was to get those points that are slower occurring at the very beginning, and then kind of go into the middle and dominating near the end. Who made that call?
I mean, like, we know that at 7 minutes, you know, you get like 12 instead of 3. So, we weren't that good at first, but we got a strat going.
Speaking of strategy, are you going to keep the games? You're going to change it up?
Do the same thing. Hopefully no one kills us.
All the competitors have heard you say that, so we might have to discuss strategy a little bit when the microphone gets turned off. Now, finally, how does it feel to be in front of this massive audience?
It feels amazing, like it's just a dream coming true.
Thank you. And for you over here, you traveled all of this
That was
day.
cool! I am goated! Just kidding, I'm not even that
Real.
good.
How do you feel about it?
That was a good kill, you can't lie.
Yeah, and we love Fondo.
You guys got to educate me on that. Not sure what that is. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on taking the first game.
I did a 360 and hit you.
Thank you so much, Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex taking the very first match of the Creative Finals, the first match on the stage. I mean, it was an impressive format. They clearly had a strategy they wanted to execute on. It took them a little bit to get there, but over the course of the game, they were consistently occurring.
I should have known last night they were going to do good. Saw them on the hotel coming out, literally as a crew, one of the only creative teams that I saw.
Like I said, bandwagon. It took less than one match in an interview, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fully on board.
I'm
no
so
problem.
convinced.
It's all good." This set has been so exciting. I mean, but who can contest them, and what do you think the next step is to shut them down? They say, hey, we have a game plan, we're going to do the same thing, and I agree. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, stick to that if you're going to keep winning, but what do the other teams do to now make them uncomfortable? How do you go challenge them?
I mean, honestly, we saw a lot of that right? Infinity Blade Wielder come up, and then have to work so it can help you build.
Yes, Matt's and the health back, but the first match is done. The second match is kicking off right now, and we will have a pretty good idea of where we're going. I'm excited to see if they can repeat, and now the second match is underway, and right away you can see some players sprinting out, some opting to take some hunting rifle shots, blade, and goes straight up. And you can see, you can actually make it to the top if you hit the vent, jump, and then jump again. 2 jumps right away. Fish fam and chicken contenders. God, awful. Chicken champions.
Contenders.
Defender. Chicken others. I know, my fault.
All right, here we are. So this time around, the Sunshine Soldiers actually managed to get some points off the bat. Very good for them, but Little Whip Warriors, same thing we saw before, kind of take, you know, a little bit of the first big step here.
I mean, Ninja, he knows those jumps. He's able to get around incredibly efficient up to the top away. But the early tack fights coming out to win, able to ruin that one there, but then Kyler trades it right back out. What really is important here is about establishing control as a team. Stay get your control as Ninja goes up on the Little Whip Warriors. First gets 1 elim, gets 2 elim as they swarm from both sides. So Ninja was up 2 from the back, 1 from the front. That was a very well coordinated read.
Love how they did that, and now they're all holding it together. Kaz holding that side, keeping these players down. But it's go top. Coming at the top here, it's Chappie. That's right. This is what you need to do.
6 eliminations already coming out from him. Haldock with 1 on 4, and then 2 for Ninja with the ability. As Haldock is down shots, making it a bit more difficult. But boom, there come the hunting rifle shots. Haldock is taking shots as well. Is the backup and uses teammate. Taga goes straight up.
Oh, they need to go to their backside because they are getting sniped. Spawn point there. It's Raven's Revenge, who is kind of gatekeeping at the moment. I can't even go up right now because the team is up there.
It was a good challenge. He did some damage, but Ninja was all over it. Now already up to 4 elims, opening up a 60-point lead, but have to keep an eye on the other parts of the map as the Chicken Champions are doing their best to hold the top but get pushed out. Kaz finally gets taken down, but 5 elims on his first life there as Ninja challenges Magma. Will he be able to clean that one up? And he does, but Chappie's on the other side. Slam goes down right away, but now we're over on board with your match 1 with the and they're over 12 elims for them. Actually efficient, as he doesn't need the health, will have the sword reject going through, but he can't use the builds, right? So other people need him.
He can't build, he also can't get hit right now, so he needs to be careful because he is 1 shot away from getting taken out here. But someone dives right on up, he has to put that pressure down, and it's the Chicken Champion. Champion leader goes down.
Good attempt. Was able to trade out. On top, Gotaga and Lachlan just trying to beat each other up, and Gotaga comes out the winner of that one. Other Cuddle Crew team does pick it up there. Just remember, it's 3 points when you're standing in the circle. Uncontested, it has to be the VIP in there. When we hit 7 minutes, there is the 4th circle per second.
This is definitely very intense for Tomaya here, who again has no health. Funky Fighters are trying to get that dominant lead they had in that game 1. Can they get it? Ooh, knows he's on camera there, gives a little bit of a taunt. And uh-oh, is he gonna challenge? No, he stays back, says, you know what, points are more important right now. He's just focusing in on the points here.
And you can see the Funky Fighters trying to prevent that ramp coming up. Immediately as soon as you come out, have 2 team members ramp up into the left or up into the right, so you can get up to the first level. However, Infinity Blade will break that in 1 shot, and you have a ton of rifle ammunition. All of these guys being maxed out on ammo.
Let's see here. These are all the spawn points. You can actually see the banners hanging, so you know if you really want to focus in and kind of shut down a team, you totally can. And Llama Lords are not doing this.
No, and this was the double jump I talked about. Ninja goes straight up. That's the first Elam. He's going to be able to point his camera, go up, and challenge as soon as the team decides, but instead, going to save that jump to be more impactful. Ravens Revenge trying to get pushed out right here. Gotaga and crew doing everything they can, but Taga going up the back. Down for Ninja. And he jukes him out, going straight back up. Gotaga, does he have the help? First Ninja.
Keep on going.
Yeah, he just needed another Elam to put him back in the game. You gotta get that siphon bonus. You don't get the heals. It's really rough. Even with the
I didn't have my analog cap on.
It's very slow. You can see the ticket going up there. It's not something that you're going to be able to rely on, particularly when other players are getting the siphon off. If they're the ones trading out the shots, they can quickly change HP, and those are long animations. But look at the challenge. 3 different teams going up, and now it's just the Fish Fam and the cutter through. Lachlan doing everything he can. Zan goes down, but he tries to create a little bit of space. The headshot from Suzuhu and this.
Finally getting a couple points here. It's been pretty rough for them so far on this map here. You can see this struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no health, says, you know what? I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it. He was so close.
Yeah, you can see him calling out the whites there on the sword, knowing they only need a couple more shots to get it as we switch back on over to the Cuddle Crew, who've established itself there, but are still struggling to kind of get the points. The first time, we're really seeing them all together, but Clydetex immediately gets ripped from the spawn.
Yeah, Lachlan's team needs to represent. There they are. They're finally starting to score it up. He's got a couple of eliminations. You can see X-Sandy here. 16 Elam, so definitely has some Slayers there.
Yeah, they need to figure out their game plan because they're getting Elams and putting things together. They have solid numbers. They're just not getting the right hill time. Maybe it's go somewhere else. You don't always have to go to the point that's directly in front of you. Go maybe just delay them so they don't you. A number of times, as you said before, you can see where people are spawning. If you want to go deny a team, you can send somebody to deny them. You know the player's coming back over and over and over with likely more resources than you.
Every single time. And look at this. Little Whip Warriors approaching that 400 point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture D will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of a second uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. We saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled it right away, and then the Fish Fam were able to get back up, but after that, kind of cycled it back in, and the center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, Llama Record Co., you said they were struggling at the start.
They're definitely creeping their way right back up. The point mark there. Here we have it. Just on the point itself right now, waiting for Hand of Blood to come on up, hopefully. And again, no surprise, Ninja and his crew has found themselves another point.
And the way they've angled this build is brilliant because if you come up the steps, you're pushing into somebody's right hand, and you're blocked off. And then it drops down 0-0-0. He gets picked up with the Gotaga as Gotaga comes up with the echo. 1, 2, 3. Out of nowhere, but the little Warriors don't care. They're cutting down in 3, 2, 1. You can already see MSYB is down there. Alex JJ down there. Carnifex down there. They're trying to set up control right away. Llama Record go, but the impulses are raining from everywhere.
Hand of Blood really tried to get in there early too, as did every other captain, but it was to no surprise, not effective.
And you can see that the Chicken Champions are committing to the 3 points right now. Little Whip Warriors are while protection is happening. No Infinity Blade Wielder there, but the steady climb of points coming at the Chicken Champions is going to be beneficial. But also, just like that, Llama Record Co. is a little bit off the pace. They need to get the center uncontested. However, this game, they have a lot more attention.
Yeah, but look, Fish Fam, the same thing they did last slowly. They're back to start. Champions adopt the strategy.
So there's 2 teams who are just hanging out up top, no problem. All the other
You said you want the trap.
has control of the of one of the other side, so every hill is occupied.
You are.
Full control by a team, not being contested. Everyone else is looking at the middle.
Yeah, it's actually working. The Chicken Champions are right behind a little bit more. They're almost in the lead here. They just kind of hold it down. Honestly, the Little Whip Warriors have to identify what platform they're trying to go take it.
This is what happened in the last game. Good lead and then stalled out. You need a game plan when the middle platform goes. You either need to stick to it or, depending on the score, be adaptive. Because right now, Chicken Champions,
you're sweating.
As long as somebody isn't controlling the middle, they're going to be able to have that lead, and you can send one person to just throw.
I'm not saying that. Do you see what you're doing? You're.
Here's Scissors. 6 healings, looking good on this other point, and now he's in the top 3. They weren't even close before, but just by slowly, consistently gaining points here, you can see they're breaking those thresholds slowly but surely, and Little Whip Warriors are no longer losing.
Yeah, Little Whip Warriors actually unseated the Chicken Champions there from their control point. They're taking it over. They're trying to get it battle right now.
If I could see you, I would. You're overbuilding. You have to trick.
Into first place, going to pass just a second. No, first out, and now they're back in there. Tomoya going off right now. Lumberwreck and Co down there and trying to push him out, and you can see they're contesting it over and over again, but they're not getting the points they saw last game, falling off the pace.
Yep. They are slowly just battling for this #1. Chicken Champs kind of overtake it now as well. The Fish Fam not too far either. Everyone's so close here in the top 4. Don't forget, you take a victory, you win 55,000 bonus in prize.
And right now, Suzu, 21 eliminations, and right as I say that, apologies for the captain, 21 eliminations from the Belgian. He loves practicing his build and creative, and is showing it off here with really clever.
Is that a dog?
Up there, but right now, Little Whip Warriors are.
We're trying to play Fortnite.
He gets cut down. Funky Fresh Renders then gets sent all over the place.
Dang. Can I pick her up? Pick her up. She's so cute.
But she's tired. We will find out here, as this is their comeback story, because they need these.
You gonna watch this play? Do you want to play? That's mine. You want to play on it? Alright, go ahead. Hey, but right, I don't think he wants a dog on his bed.
To just go either watch middle and be their middle control. No, he just came up the backside. There you go.
Alright, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm playing on his brother's PC. You're a bot. You just jinxed it though. You said, how am I a bot? I'm better than you. You actually figured that? He said, don't ever jinx me again. Pop. It's not YouTube, it's the World Cup. You should watch it because it's good. It's entertaining while you're playing it.
Here he goes, he takes a step, he does miss. He's going back forward now.
I don't got no much skins, alright? Alright, Rome, do you think I got better? A little bit? I just can't build. You think but we're finna go against PC players, they're finna 90, boom. Got this emote. Yeah, and I have the gate emote. Where is it? Here. We're gonna do squads because we need some bot players in here. I got red, I got blue, what you want? But let's see if we're waiting for time. But we can't watch the what is it called no more. I got black, I got white, what you want? Go and hop up in the fan. I know I'm about to blow. I'm finna host him because we need some, what is it called, players. He has 0 V-Bucks. Let him have it. Yeah, well, I guess it's not no more. Team, we're gonna do squads.
No.
Alright. Oh, this should be it. Why is it not? Oh, yeah. You.
I gotta be. You can't.
He's host.
I'm host.
Alright, ready up. You're ready. Wait, I want to pet her. She's so. Why didn't she sleep? Why didn't she sleep? I got red, I got blue, what you want? And then yesterday, what's the other blue and baton? Red song.
I don't get why they changed Tilt to
Look at me. I know. Let's all be sweats except him because he doesn't have it. Because I don't have it. Dang it, I was gonna emote. Uncle Willie. We're all playing Fortnite with each other. We will clap you!
Oh, really? I know you ain't.
What'd he say?
He said, "Bro, really ain't got that." Tell him, Whitney. Better tell him.
Hey, these are loud because I can hear everything. Remember, let's see like a little remember time. I know I'm about to blow up. Yes! We're still able to watch it. Are you watching the World Cup?
You cook these days back up.
Oh, he's watching the World Cup too.
I'm watching it.
If you move.
Fortnite World Creative Cup, just playing in front of this audience,
Oh!
you know, hearing everybody cheer for you guys to win. What is it like?
It's fun.
Where we going?
That's the only thing I can think of. It's fun. Compete.
Land that!
Everyone else, meet your teammates, and just have fun.
Land that Loot Lake.
You guys had a chance to play together before. Is this your first time playing together as a team?
I don't hear it, sorry.
Is it your first time playing together as a team?
Yeah, it's the first time.
You guys definitely make it look super easy. Thank you all so
I just muted you, wanna know why?
I'm gonna let you get back.
Yeah, and I can't hear you.
Back together.
And I can't hear it.
Back to you over the desk.
Thank you so much, Pookie, and the Funky Fresh Fighters. I mean, their game plan has been solid. Second place, first place. Now, I understand why you might want to bandwagon a little bit, but I'm still gonna... Gameplay, and was it what you expected?
Definitely not what I expected. I thought Gotaga's team was going to come out here and crush it right behind the fish fan. You can see huge upsets. Everything should kind of go either way. And I mean, talk about like, kind of beginner's luck or something like that. You just put a team together. They didn't practice. They're just coming out here and wiping players up. So a lot of talented players here at the Creative Finals.
I mean, Tomoya talked about it. He was like, hey, when I pick my team, very confident there with their death run ability. Want to see what they do in the elimination race during World Run. Incredibly well so far at Sky Station. That's going to be a confidence booster, because if you can get the Silver Llama there, and you're confident in your ability on the World Run,
and just one step closer. So with the first place and the second place, they're good steps so far here at the Sky Station show.
Yeah, it's been very well done from them, but it's still anybody's game. Don't forget, the winner of the Silver Llama is the one who has accumulated the most prize money across, which equates roughly to placements, but you don't get punished if you're placing in that bottom half, 4th through 8th, all receiving the same amount of prize money in each one of the matches.
Yes, everyone is a winner, so you really have to fight till the end, regardless if you're in the lead or not. This is why these guys are going for it, because this is life-changing prize money on the line.
And I mean, we've seen the difference 10 seconds in that center circle. 120 right there, it makes a huge difference, but enough of us breaking it down. We're going to throw it outside to Bala, because he's going to show us what's up with the tactics. Bala, what do you got for us?
I'm out here at the fan festival, and I don't have a bandwagon here, but maybe after this set I'll have to hop on somewhere with Monster. We got a ton of awesome action. I've been watching it, and I have to show you guys what went down in that first and second game. It was awesome. First off, the Llama Record Company started off with an amazing take, cohesiveness on the point. Every single time they went up here, they were going from two sides, two angles, and the sword approached at the center, but made sure that he was the most important person not to go down. You see there, Hand of Blood and his teammates all backing up. He's going to have an engagement on the side. These sword fights are really easy for him to just mow it down, but immediately as he realizes his teammates are up on the point, about to get up, about to push the ramp, he comes up from the side, slices and dices, but meanwhile, they ended up falling down the leaderboard. If you look at it now where they're at, they're only in second place. Fishman was ahead of them. But all while Scissors was dancing and talking all the smack, telling his teammates to try to get the crowd involved, it was Llama Record Company making the plan, making the play to get into the center. Absolutely amazing take in the center on this first game. Let the Hand of Blood stay in that point and absolutely dominating with the super point there. Guys, 2 matches down on Sky Station Showdown, 1 more to go. We'll see how long we land at the end of this, because I will maybe join you on that bandwagon. Guys, take it back.
I mean, that's starting to get a little awful crowded, man. Real quick, you guys hopping on those bandwagons. But as you said, there is 1 more regular Sky Station Showdown match in this set. We will see it again later in the remix version during the Golden Games. And it's been so fun to watch the difference in players, who's able to be very strong with the Infinity Blade, how the pinches end up coming, and now in this 3rd match, it's only going to get better for these guys.
Definitely want to see some more of that kind of team work happening here. And why not just hop right into a game right now, right? Let's go see some more action here, because this last game of the set is loading in right now.
Yes, and this will be the final match of this set. Set 1 after this, a Silver Llama will be awarded, and we are in the match. It's Sky Station Showdown. Set 1 about to be over, and here we go.
All right, gotta love those players just kind of beelining out. And don't forget, you know exactly who your neighbors are. You know who is to your left and to your right, because you can see the banners and the designs on their spawns. And a nice look at our captains right there.
And right away, you can see a number of teams finding ramp paths. They're able to use their first 5 materials. Next 5, Sword does a double jump. Boom. Right to the top. Chicken Champions excellently executed.
Yeah, this is what matters right here, is stopping the funky fighters, because clearly they have been doing some good work together as a team so far. Tomoya is off to the races here, though, set to run away. Can the Sunshine Soldiers come back? Can the Cuddle Crew make a big appearance for themselves? Because they can really shake it up here. It can go any which way depending on who has the most victories, really in the best place.
Yeah, so currently you will see the fact that they're able to be pushed off right there. Llama Record go putting shots down towards the front. You don't want to peek though, because the hunting rifles will be coming out, and the shot just misses Carnifex right there. And he trades back down. Ninja firing it off, but gets pushed out by Raven's Revenge right there.
Yeah, Carnifex having a tough time kind of listening in there. Carnifex was sniped from the side. Now we have Taldak here jumping right in from the Little Whip Warriors. He's going toe-to-toe. Otaga's down and out.
So, if I'm the Llama Record Company, and I know I've won a match, and then I did okay in the last one, they were in 4th, so they were there, they're close. Funky Fighters have a win in the 2nd place. Do you send somebody to just hard deny the Funky Fighters the entire time? You don't get the Silver Llama if you don't, right? If the Funky Fighters finish above you, they're going to be finished off. You think they can spare somebody to do that, though? Because it's better off to deny them than it is to push up the top.
Yeah, but the problem is then, Little Whip Warriors have been so consistent, you literally allow them to snipe the competition because you over-focus. So I think the play here is play your game, and if anything, stay away from them. Let the rest of the server do that, gritty work for you and dominate the other side. Take that victory.
There you go. I like to hear it, Monster. That's fantastic analysis. Why we keep you around. The breakdown and making sure you challenge the initial opinion there as the Raven's Revenge are able to get on the top and in a fantastic spot of control right now, building up a 40-point lead.
Yeah, even Gotaga's team is still in this. They've been doing relatively well so far. Here it is. He just kind of goes toe-to-toe, and Ninja strikes him right down. Oh, but hey, this teammate comes on in. Raven's Revenge who is that? Magma comes right up to the top. And give you guys a little fun fact about Magma. He's from Australia. He started playing in Fortnite Season 2. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually speedrunning. Always finds new ways to kind of play the game.
I mean, good on him, and I get incredibly frustrated by that, but then watching these guys do the speed runs and how quickly they go through and how efficiently, it just reminds me why we're up here talking about it and watching them do this creative madness as Scissors cuts through the competition, goes straight up the way and goes back down, cutting through, not quite able to get him. He goes up again, right now, just denying to cut him through the points, but we're talking about how we want to see more from them right now, pushing into the top.
Yes, the Cuddle Crew, come on, make a big appearance. Every game is worth so much. You, at the very least, want to be up in that top 4 contention so that you can take a little bit more home with you. Here it is, Ninja. Disengages, actually just takes down Magma. And hey, I like the strat here. He says, you know what, I got low health, let's just get back on this respawn wagon. Doesn't even give anyone the satisfaction of stealing the siphon.
I was about to say, no siphon, no materials, quick reset, knows he can get out there with basically in his spawn anyway. That is the type of competitive edge Ninja always looks to give himself.
I love that. That was a 200 IQ. Low key right there. It was very well played. But back to Gotaka and Hand of Blood here in the same shot. Hand of Blood just, he can't do much. He knows there's a team up there. Waits for his entire squad to go up the ramp and then hops right to the top. But now back to Gotaka, who's on this point by himself. He wants to kind of bait him into the coast. Can he get the hit? And he does. Gotaka goes right down, straight to the top.
That was sick, using the jump right as the animation had started to make sure he clipped them from the bottom, dodged the Funky Fresh Fighter out. Gotaka now getting pinched from the side, 3 of the Funky Fresh Fighters up there doing everything they can, and the shots will come out. Trying to find Gracious coming back up to try and get some defense there for Gotaka, instead of just going to disengage.
There's actually prime movement right there as well. See if he can kind of sneak in and get some extra damage. And here it is, someone's in front of him. He only needs 2 swipes. He goes down, he gets the siphon. Oh, cannot convert another, which would have kept him in the game. His teammates are here, though.
We're seeing a lot more points being scored. There's a little more top-heavy this game, going towards the 10-minute mark right now. With Ravens defense, Ulama record go 100% clear the rest of the field.
Unfortunately, though, the Funky Fighters have fell to the bottom of the totem pole. If they can't come up to the top, they actually are pushing themselves way out of the average, running for the win of this set. So they really have a massive comeback here. But Savenos is showing why he's here with 13 eliminations already. And bye-bye, falls down. Lucky for him. No more damage.
Yes, does reset. And that might be one of those moments where you opt for deny. And in fact, he does saying, hey, I'm at 5 HP anyway. I'll see you in a bit. I gotta respawn.
Smart play for him. Sunshine Soldiers having a spot to themselves as well right now. Not quite sure who they pushed out here, but they can impulse flying overhead. And Gotaka, they're doing so good at holding the point here. And this is why they're in the #1 lead. But they don't have too much cushion to play with.
Now, particularly when 12 points per second on that central point B is open. Gotaka checking his surroundings. No shots coming through. And RTA actually using the door that Nobu is able to come up to contest them and just starts raining shots down towards the Little Whip Warriors. Ravens Revenge making their lives difficult this game, but up comes Ninja. RTA goes down, Chappie goes down, Ninja gets the slam. Gotaka, will he be able to find the last hit? Ninja intelligently backs away and strafes it out. Teammate picks that one up, and they get control.
It doesn't matter if your team successfully wipes a point. If you don't have your captain there to seal the deal for the point afterwards, you can't earn anything from it. Here comes Gotaka. He's thrown himself into the fire, straight into the point there, and he gets taken out. Here it is. Tomaya's team has fallen to last place. Can they make a miraculous comeback here before the 7-minute mark? Maybe kind of get themselves in the running. They're trying their hardest.
And I mean, generally we talk about caster curses. It might be like player jinxes going on right now. Everyone's like, yeah, we're doing well. We're going to stick to our game plan.
That just shows you no one is safe here. These guys are evolving, and they're playing a better game after game. Here goes Scissors. He needs one more swipe there, but Clytax wins the small engagement.
And Clytax has been starting out so incredibly well, being aggressive, getting in players' faces, and doing it all with that rare attack. He's been consistently highest up there in terms of even trying to get some pressure down, but good defensive building there from Kororo. Ryan Granta comes up the side and cleans it up, but there is Hand of Blood comes directly down. Danya is also up there. We got a 3-way battle, but it's 4 chickens saying, this is our roost, get out.
That's right, coming right up to own it all for themselves. Lucas doing so good right now. He's from Spain. He actually has a record on, what's it, YouTube for live streaming? 1.1 million viewers, imagine.
Yes, one of the biggest content creators in Spain. Will they be able to push down towards the middle as you can see Little Whip and Lava Record Company already down there? We've seen this story before as the Bucky Fresh Fighters going, but you can barely even hear the shots over the impulse grenades going up as everyone's like, no, 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 we've seen how
the Bucky Fighters need this. The Llama Record Company need this. So many of these guys are riding on this game right here. They have to get as many points as possible.
But even with the 12-point one, we haven't seen a lead like this from Gotaga and crew. They're nearly 300 points here. A little bit here they go, just establish control in their top zones and cut them won't pass Ravens by just sticking with 3 points. They're in a fantastic
and shut it down. Just the fact they stepped on the point, they lost the lead. They were just a tick ahead. That could have been their game.
I mean, it's just, let's check out the replay. You can see the counter in the top right, but the Fish fam going up and challenging on the other side. You can see them hopping up there. No one was at the Ravens' revenge as soon as they were there, and the celebration too. You have to be excited when you see that victory royale screen pop off when you're up there. I mean, what's it like to win a game on that stage? I have no idea. Those guys do.
You know, at some point before the day's over, we really got to recap the other point of view there, because they had it. They were one tick ahead. They were there, knocking on the door, 55,000 away from bonus prize. On top of this entire, it was right there.
And it got taken away, and this is why I love Sky Station Showdown. The clutch little moments, the interactions that happen, very similar to Battle Royale, where every single thing that's happening on the map can affect the overall game. There in Ravens' revenge, close the game, on top of the competitive veteran, able to clutch it up in the final moments. Magma are doing oh, you kind of like get pushed out in the last game, and then boom, you get it. But now Silver Llama, but they're happy. They realize, and the big thing that gives them a leg up for the rest of the competition. If they can win the next match, another team has to win both of them. But such a great job from the Funky Fighters, sticking to their guns, staying with the strategy, getting 2 top 2 plays finishes, one of them being a win.
I actually love this right here. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right start, really. They can get another 1 or 2 of those, and this entire creative finals is theirs.
Well, and again, we talked with Tomoya beforehand, and he was like, yeah, we're really confident that we can get into the races. We want to be on that run. We know we can do there. We have some really good runners, and then they turn around and do that?
I was just
showdown?
Yeah, I was just going to touch, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run at some point as when he recruited his people for this creative challenge. So for him to take what might be one of our, toe-to-toe PvP sessions, that's actually crazy. And here's the team standings, Sundown.
Yeah, look at the final team standings. So Llama Record Code do just get edged out by $1,500 there. The Funky Fighters, you can see on the right-hand side, have been awarded that silver. Llama rounding it out, you have Raven's Revenge in the top 3, Cuddle Crew and Little Whip Warriors both at 55, sitting in 4th and 5th. Fish Fam, Sunshine Soldiers, I almost got that one, 6th and 7th, and then 8th there are the Chicken Champions. But this is set 1 of 4. There's still tons of creative games to be going on. I mean, it's been so good, and like we talked about earlier, we have a never-before-seen map and game mode for you guys. Now, I know we released Prop Hunt. It's something that's kind of similar to that. How many of you guys have played Red Light, Green Light at some point in time, right? You've been there, you've done it. I know, whether it might have been a little while ago. Junkyard Juke is a Red Light, Green Light Prop Hunt version where you will have 2 teams sitting up as guards, 6 teams running. It will rotate through every single one of the rounds, and here you can see how to win. You have to dodge those guards, sprint into the center, and incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds per match, Monster, and how do they score?
Yeah, but also, before we get there, you only get to be guard once, and while you're guard, you do not accumulate points. But yes, the points come in through the props themselves, so when you are on the prop side, you want to choose small, medium, or large objects and try and get it to the incinerator under the guard tower. So it's actually really difficult, and like you said, it's a hybrid.